Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. And today in this video, we're playing as the Spanish in the Peninsula campaign against the Napoleon people. And we're going to honestly go in and try and take this place out of hopes that we will be successful. But we also more than likely will not be. But yeah. I don't think that this is the hard part about this campaign is I don't think you really have a centralized government for most of it. You're kind of just out here fighting with, the French and stuff, just trying to grab some control of land. As you can obviously see, we don't make very much, so these armies kind of have to at least win us some battles and take us some places on the map if we even want a chance to win at all in this war. Is there really anything else? Oh yeah, the British are also allied with us, and we also have the Portuguese allied with us. And also, you can play this campaign on Napoleonic Total War. It's just called the Peninsula campaign. I'm not too sure if you have to buy this. I got the deluxe version of this game, so I'm not too sure what all came with the deluxe version. It was just the only version that was available because I bought this game whenever it was so old. And yeah, but yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Let's just go on with the next turn. I mean, this might just be me yapping for a little bit in the first part of this because it's not going to be a high stress, I don't think. I think this is just going to really just be me walking and trying to take different areas. And we actually do gain our first victory here, which we're going to peacefully occupy, because I don't think that these places do actually really not, I don't think they really like the French that much. They much rather be underneath Spanish control. But if we can kind of connect the rebellion up together, this would strengthen up the rebellion by like hundreds of times. Oh yeah, now that has just strengthened the rebellion a lot, probably. How much money do we make now in turn? Okay, now we're starting to actually get somewhere, but I do actually need to be worried. There is somebody with a navy right outside, and that kind of does worry me a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna send these guys probably to take this here, because then that just kind of secures this bottom part for me, and this will be kind of the battlefield. Hey guys, and we're gonna take this place here, Grande, or however you guys say it over there. I don't really know. I'm sorry, I'm English, not from Spain at all. And then up here though, on the other hand, we're sending this force to kind of start the conquering here, which I was not actually expecting the Spanish to have such a quick rebellion in the underneath. But I guess then again though, this kind of became a nightmare front for Napoleon, in which he lost huge amounts of men. I have a rebellion force up here. Huh? 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 Oh shit, that's way too big of an army. Okay, well, dude, with that knowledge now, I'm just gonna start taking random places and taking them for myself. Okay, wow. Do we have armies anywhere else? No. Well, I lost up here, so hopefully we can find some place to settle. Okay, chat, so we just have like a rebellion city over here that just like rebelled against France, which that's kind of a W because it puts that into our control, and which we're going to start training up troops there. My next thing is we're going to try to take this place, which we honestly easily do. Not very hard at all, I would have to sit there and say. On the other hand though, I'm going to send out this army to start heading off and up to try to just take the rest of this side here in order just to kind of keep securing our position. So yeah. Okay guys, and now we're going to take this place here. And we got actually defeated, which wasn't even with my main army, which I guess that's okay. But with this, hopefully army will be able to actually take it. But yeah. Chat, and now we're going to take this castle up here, which we don't even have a general on this army, and we're taking these fucking places, which let's get a general. Wait, can we not have? Oh yeah, we can. Okay, there we go. And now with that, we're going to kind of continue our march across here, which they all came out of this rebellion settlement here to try to just kind of build up a small little force over here. So yeah. But also, we're going to be taking this place here, the Citadel, which I'm going to just demand to surrender. Cool. Peacefully occupy that shit. So at this point now, the French have a massive army actually right there, which I kind of need to get both of my armies connected up together to actually probably be able to beat them. Oh, man. Let's risk it. Let's try to take this area. Boom. Okay, peacefully occupy it. Now, let's make do with this army and make them run down here as we recruit more men. I'm going to start recruiting mass amount of men here, and we're going to start recruiting mass amount of men here. These are going to be shitty men, but these are going to just kind of be my reserves for now, in case if shit does actually hit the fan relatively fast. Hey guys, well, we just lost our first settlement to the French, and we're probably about to, yep, we just lost our second one. And, okay. Now this might be where we start failing the campaign at. It might be where this isn't going to probably go as good as we were hoping anymore. But now it's kind of time for us to kind of focus in on trying to defeat them. Which, oh my god, they might be doing the same strategy I'm doing. Holy shit, if that is, I'm going to absolutely fucking secure the shit out of these places. Because, dude, that's basically my only way to stop them, is by having huge amounts of fucking armies in all these places, out of hopes that it will just weaken them up just enough that I can just easily take them. Oh, okay. Right now, we're just gonna have to hold out in that castle for now, I think. Or unless if I apply pressure up here, constantly leaving the territories, but just kind of burning them down as I walk. Hold up. Burn down this place, basically. Okay. That's going to be our strategy, I think. We're going to do a scorched earth up here as we try to take a defense down and below. Okay, this might be actually where I can get a win. Oh my god, how did we get defeated? How did we get defeated? What? I have not done any technology, I'm realizing. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Okay, whatever. We need to figure this out, though. How are we gonna win? Have these men retreat down. I'm not gonna be trying to fight here right now. Get a general up here. This is our only ways of winning at this point in time. Move them up in order for a defense position here. We have armies training up here right now. Which, how is my economy looking? My economy is looking fucking fire. Absolute cooking. And up here now, though, we're gonna send them in. And boom, we gained another victory. Let's peacefully occupy that bitch. Are they not gonna take this? Oh my god, if they're not gonna take it, then I'm gonna just upgrade it. Okay. And what's this? Exempt them from taxes just so they don't rebel away from me. That did not do enough. Okay. Whatever. We might be just losing that place just to a fucking rebellion. Let's leave here and hope to take that place here. This is all about, like, basically being fast up here and causing huge amounts of stress on the French Empire down below to hopefully kind of force this guy to slow up and force his armies up again. Because, I mean, without this here, I mean, this would be torturous to try to fight a war like this. I feel like in any situation that you're in, almost. Like, this be torture. Well, we lost our next settlement, which was the settlement we did actually burn down, which I'm okay with that. Wait, what? Huh? Well, I don't have any armies over there to really stop that besides these guys. And I don't really want to risk these guys again. So I guess I'm just sending my forces down in a way. We will have to lose that to a rebellion, I guess, today. But I'm going to send this force over here just to kind of challenge them. Because I don't really want them to have a huge amount of forces on my border that can just easily take anything they want. Meanwhile, down here, I think we're still in the recruitment phase. Yeah, we are. So let's keep recruiting these people. And now we're taking up here. Because this is just kind of my whole entire idea of how we can possibly try and stop the French from invading us fully. is by causing stress to their top part. Because I feel like if there's a huge amount of stress up here, it might cause a relatively lessened attack to happen later on down here, because they need to start reinforcing up here more. So yeah. And also they lose income each time I take one of these settlements. So it does actually just kind of fuck them over in general. I think it's coming to the end of the Spanish Rebellion more by the day. But once again, hope is not all lost. After all, we have great ambition to win this war, and win this war we will. I hear the trumpets going already, men. We will win this. But we're going to march it down to here. I feel like if we take this part here and we hold it out, I think that might be my best strategy. But dude, it's just the fact of their generals being so fucking crazy good at this, like, war. In this war. But I think if I hold out here, it might slow them down a lot more, because the only other places they can really send down is down to these places, and I don't really know if they're going to. And also, now the French are coming up, which I might send up my armies with the French, I mean, not the French, the British, to try and help me win this war, because I'm starting to struggle just heavily in general, like right now in this war. But on the other hand, I'm going to send up this force here out of hopes that they can possibly try. Never mind. Send them down. Send them down. Send them down. Secure. 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 Secure that fast. Actually, grab up all these men and send them off across that bridge next turn. Okay, we have to like play this actually like extremely strategically, and that's really where this I think is going to slow me down a lot in war. With these guys is me actually having to be strategic now about where I'm taking. I'm gonna try to take it. If we win this, this will be a major victory, but probably won't. Oh my god, we won. We're holding out here. This is my holdout place for now. That's a major victory on our part. Holy shit, dude. That has just probably caused a lot. Well, they're easily gonna be able to take these areas back. But I don't care right now. We've just taken a major fucking point in the world of this game right now. And with that, that kind of just splits the French into two now. So yeah. And also, if you were wondering what the victory conditions are, it is to beat France out of here by late December of 1815. And right now, they still hold 18 settlements, which we have to knock them down to like 5. And basically, we have to hold up here. So, yeah. Okay, chat, which we just lost this settlement up here now, which is kind of L. And we're already going into debt because of our armies. But, yeah. And we're definitely going to lose this battle here also. Oh my god, we won. We beat him. We beat that general. Oh my god, dude, that general has been kicking our fucking ass. Holy shit, why do they have such a massive army off to the side of me now? Okay, but dude, that general's been kicking my ass for a while. I'm finishing this army. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, that is so W. But we did lose this general in that fight, which is... It's a sad day. Really? Oh, that was not... Okay. What, really? Oh, probably this guy. Okay. Whatever. But dude, I can't believe that. We actually beat them finally. And now I can finally take this place back and call it ours, which I'm going to demand the surrender. Peacefully occupy that shit. And then boom, bang. Just like that, the Spanish are back in business. Except for the fact that they have a massive stack army up here. And once again, my finances are not looking the best yet. Chat, so we're going to throw... what's called Madrid underneath siege, and we're actually going to take Madrid, making it the capital of our place and the return of Madrid as the place of the war. And also, I'm going to probably make this place a main, I guess, what do you call it? Warfare area, like where we can build huge armies to fight and stuff. I didn't even know we still had this place over here. That's actually crazy we still have this. I don't know how the French have never taken that away from us. But yeah, I mean, dude, this was going really bad for like whenever that general was around, but not as bad as I thought it was going to be going at the whenever I was first starting this. I really thought that I was going to just not even conquer any land as of Spanish, just because for one, if you really look at the history of this was like rebellions and stuff like in history. So for one, I really thought that was just going to be like the struggle fuck of it all, is I'm going to be fighting Napoleon as a rebellion army, not as like an actual good army. But I mean, we're actually holding our own here. We're doing something against these people. So we're just going to try to bite the bullet here, and we're going to try to fight these guys early on before they even get to one of our settlements, because it's just such a massive army. I don't really know what else to do with them, but yeah. Chat, and we just lost another place, and Madrid's also besieged, but we're going to just try to take them on instantly, which we actually do successfully, and we're going to keep Madrid underneath our, population. But at this point, we're kind of in this the struggle fuck situation anymore. I mean, we're losing armies fast. We've gotten defeated hundreds of times at this point, and yet we're still coming back just to, hopefully win. Out of nothing more than just hope to win, man. I mean, at this point, I would think like it would be just smart for Napoleon just to make peace with the French, take his losses in France and leave, and just let me exist at this point, bro. Leave me alone. Why are you sending out this force to try to take these places? I know how to build up armies over here. Are you kidding me? I think I have 2 turns, probably. Let's try to get these guys out. Okay. And also, we can secure the place more with these men over here, which I'm going to send out most of them. I'm hoping that, the French are actually, the British are actually doing something. They're just not doing enough, I feel like. I mean, they might be actually cutting off the French, though, from, like, their main production places. And we're about to lose our next settlement down here. Well, up here, actually. Where it's not going good anymore. But we do believe in the fact of we will be able to eventually come back from this war. I don't know how yet, but we'll figure it out. As we can obviously see, they're sending more French forces down different places. I don't know what to do anymore. I feel like I'm just in a bad situation in general, and I don't think this is winnable as much anymore. I think this might be the end of the road for us, to be honest. We are getting a bigger force down here. I don't really know, man. I really want to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna win, but I mean, I'm looking at this map here, and the French just have so big of armies, bro. They have such big armies. Why do you have to have so big of armies, my guy? Oh, let's repair this, I guess. My god, though. We just lost our next settlement, and we're probably about to lose our next one at this point. It's kind of going bad for us, to be honest, but it doesn't matter. The British are starting to pull through with their weight over here, which I'm hoping that they can do a lot more than just that. But at the same time, I'm going to move this force right to here to hopefully defend that place, which we actually did do successfully, and almost fully destroyed an army. So let's just destroy that army of France, just so they can't repair it anytime soon. So boom. But on the other hand, we're performing our next guerrilla warfare. We're going to take the side of France. The side of Spain, which we demand to surrender. We peacefully occupy that shit with ease. We repair, and we're probably going to get moving now. Because that's just the way we're going to be doing this now. We're going to be trying to take as many settlements from France off to the side of them, just to kind of apply pressure more to the side now. Instead of just having all my pressure applied in one area. I feel like that is not the best of strategies. Probably this will be, because this will also start supporting Portugal as like a nation. So yeah. And now we're running a second guerrilla campaign off to the side. Now, in reality, we're kind of not going to really take on this main force. We're going to try to cleanse France now, more on the economical side of everything, which is going to be kind of hard thing to do, just because France is this relatively strong nation in this game. And honestly, they'll probably kick our ass before we do this, but hey, it's still worth a try, I believe. Wait, what? Are these not technically mine? Army of... Yeah, are these not my people? Oh, wait a minute. No, those are rebellions over there. Okay, whatever. Cool. Take that shit for me, please. I think France is actually starting to like struggle a lot more. And we're about to lose our next settlement, which was a complete and utter defeat. Down here, we're about to also lose another settlement, but that's just to a rebellion, which is a lot better than losing it to France. So yeah. But now this kind of disconnects their empire altogether. But at the same time, we are doing a guerrilla campaign, so they better kind of be careful with this, because if I'm actually able to successfully do this, this more than likely this will weaken them up massively. And that's kind of the main issue with it. Is that I don't think France can really afford that right now. Let's leave that area, though, and attack this force. Oh my god, why do we defeat it on every fucking battle? It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter anymore. It don't matter. It doesn't matter to battle. I just lose it. I always lose. But to be honest, I think this is where I'm just gonna call this shit quits. This shit's way too fucking hard. I've been recording for a long while now. I hope you guys have honestly enjoyed this. This was really fun and everything. It just seems like this could like drag on for fucking hours. And that's just my whole thing, is I don't really feel like doing this for hours. This is a really tough campaign. Probably one of the hardest in the game, I would actually have to sit there and say. I've not tested the British on this one, or the French, but so far I would have to sit here and say, hardest campaign I've ever played on a total war of like Empire or Napoleonic. This is the hardest. Just because those are the two like comparable ones, just because like they're the closest to like each other of modern day and everything. But yeah, I really did enjoy this though. I hope you guys did enjoy watching me struggle. I feel like the Spanish at this point would definitely have their place secured more than ever, especially against Napoleon. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. I definitely did, and hope to catch you guys in the next one. Bye.